Thank you so much for joining us today. Hello, sixth grade. Hello, students. Hello, parents. Hello, staff. And thank you so much for joining us for our first annual first quarter academic awards. And you're watching it from the safety and the comfort from your own home. This is your principal, Mr. Estrada, and I want to welcome each and every one of you to this amazing opportunity where we're going to celebrate all of our sixth grade scholars, especially those who have exceeded all expectations this past quarter. So what do you say? Should we get started? Let's do it. So on behalf of all of your teachers in the sixth grade, Mrs. Perez, Miss Sog, the office staff, and myself and the parents, thank you for joining us for our first annual first quarter virtual academic award assembly. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy. So welcome, bienvenidos. The purpose of this assembly is to celebrate and shine light on those accomplishments of our scholars, celebrating and rewarding positive scholarly habits, and letting everybody know that hard work does pay off. It is most important to take the time to share their hard work with their CCMS family. So before we get started, I want to sit here and talk to you for a little bit and ask you one question. Not all heroes wear capes. And there's some very important people that I want to recognize and acknowledge. And those people are, I think you know who they are. No, it's not your best friend. No, it's not your dog. No, tampoco no es la vecina. I think you know. It's our parents. We love our parents. If it wasn't for our parents, none of this would have been possible. So students and staff and friends, join me in giving a round of applause to our parents. Muchísimas gracias, papás, por todo su apoyo este primer parte del año. Sin ustedes no hacemos nada. So gracias por hacer nuestros héroes aquí en nuestra escuela. So, what do you say? Should we get started? Absolutely. So what are we celebrating today? So today we are celebrating all the academic success our students have done since the first day of school into the end of the first quarter. So in here at CCMS, we have 3 awards that we're going to give out in each category. One for academic excellence, that scholar who has gone above and beyond in comparison to all of their peers in that specific subject. Next, most improved. Hey, not everyone operates and thinks or acts or processes the same way. We all doing our own race. And there are some that start one way and they end and they excel so far that they leave everybody surprised. And that's gonna get rewarded here today for most improved for each academic subject. And last but not least, every month we have a positive character that we celebrate in our school. We had empathy, we have passion, and we wanna celebrate that scholar that exceeds those expectations and really encompasses all those things that we've been talking about during advisory every day at the end of the day. So, Mr. Estrada, stop talking, para de hablar. Let's do this. So, welcome to the first academic award assembly, and let's get started. Let's go off first with our history teacher. So, Mrs. Sandoval couldn't be here today with us because obviously she's teaching. So, your teachers have prepared beautiful speeches about each and every one of our award nominees, and I'm going to read them. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to take off this bow tie because it's choking a little bit and I can't breathe. Let me take it off real quick. So, a que empezar. For history, for academic excellence, Miss Sandoval wants to recognize Brian Josue Perdomo. Brian has been exceeding all expectations since the first day of school. He has been turning in all of his assignments on time. His work is exemplar and always adds more to his mind mappings. He's even received extra credit for completing all parts of his mind mapping early human station work. Since the first day of school, Brian has always been productive, prepared, and prompt. Because of his academic excellence, Brian is one of the highest history grades with 104%. Keep up the good, Brian. You are doing such a wonderful job. So let's give a nice round of applause to Brian. Congratulations, Brian. For most improved, Miss Sandoval wants to recognize, here we go, Fernando Garcia Jr. Fernando has shown so much improvement since the first day of school. With distance learning, I know it can be challenging, but Fernando has been persevering, not giving up, and trying his best to complete all of the assignments. He not only has been turning in his assignments on time, but has been showing up to class, great effort, asking great questions. Fernando continues to do what all students want us to do. Fernando, keep up the good job. I am always rooting for you. Congratulations, Fernando. Now, for positive character for history, Miss Sandoval wants to celebrate Matthew Isaiah Torres. Matthew has shown great leadership skills. He is supportive towards his classmates and has been a leader in the class. He always redirects off-topic conservations in the chat room and reminds his classmates to stay focused. His positive attitude has led him to exceed in the class. Continue all the great work, Matthew. You are doing such a great job. Give a nice round of applause to all of our History Award candidates. Thank you so much, Ms. Sandoval, for submitting those wonderful, wonderful descriptions. Who's next? I think you know her. And you also have 2 for 1 because you don't only have one teacher, you have 2 teachers. So on behalf of Ms. Nistico and Mr. Curiel, I am going to read and share with you who will be getting the awards for MESH for this first quarter. For academic excellence goes to Noemi Salmeron. Noemi has an A+ in MESH and is always exemplifying CCMS 4 Ps and on a consistent basis. I appreciate all the mutual respect, active listening she exhibits on a daily basis. Noemi goes above and beyond in all academic areas, but in my MESH class, she definitely does a fantastic job. Congratulations, Naomi. We're very proud of you. For most improved for MESH, here we go. Goes to Jonathan Joshua Gutierrez. Jonathan has had a challenge beginning start of the year with technology. As a result, he has been experiencing interruptions like most students during class. Even though this is happening, Jonathan was a problem solver. Jonathan continued to communicate with his teachers about these obstacles and completed all of his assignments. He did not make any excuses. Keep it up, Jonathan. Jonathan raises grades from a C+ all the way to such an amazing high grade, which I'm not going to tell you. And I am confident it will rise even more as the year progresses. So on behalf of Ms. Nistico and Mr. Curia, Jonathan, keep up the good work, buddy. Very, 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 very proud of you. For positive character for MESH goes to Jadyn Khloe Morales. During this time of distance learning, some students have feelings about uncertainty and doubt, but Jadyn had exhibit totally the opposite, positive and perseverance since day one. I appreciate how Jadyn has stepped up and has been kept a positive attitude and growth mindset. She challenges me, the teachers, and her classmates. I am confident that she will continue to exhibit confidence during this time and throughout the year. Congratulations, Jadyn, on behalf of your MESH teachers. So now, let me get a drink of water. If you're sitting there right now at home and you're wondering, Mister, when do I get a call? If you don't get a call this time, it doesn't mean that you're not doing the good work. That means that you have another opportunity. Actually, you have 3 opportunities in the year to get recognized. So if you don't get called today, it doesn't mean that you won't get called next time. But if this is something that you really want to work towards I would suggest strongly connect with the teacher of the class that you want to win that award, either to make yourself happy, your mom happy, your dad happy, your Nina, your abuela, your baby pet, your baby dinosaur, or your unicorn. Talk to that teacher and say, Mr., Miss, what can I do so I can be a strong candidate for the next award assembly? Trust me, if you really speak up, connect with your teachers, you'll be surprised. So here we go, all the way from ELA land. Mr. Aparicio. Mr. Aparicio submitted some great descriptions of some award nominees. And here we go for academic excellence for Mr. Aparicio for the class of English Language Arts. Goes to Axel Josue Tellez Santana. This student has been showing great effort in my class. He continues to show up and following all the 4 Ps. Axel is the type of student where when he needs to work to be done, he does it. He does it without question, always completes it on time, and asks a lot of questions. I cannot wait to see how much you will grow this year, because I know one day Axel's going to be a great writer and write a fantastic novel. Keep up the good work, Axel. For most improved for English, here we go. Goes to Michelle Alexandra Aguilar. Michelle, this is a student that has shown tremendous work in class. She continues to show that she cares about her grades, and because of that, she continues to grow a lot in the classroom. Michelle continues pushing herself through all efforts, because being in the classroom, either physically or virtually, she does not make excuses. She goes all the way. Keep up the good work, Michelle. I am very proud of you because you are unique, you are beautiful, you are smart, and I am very, very, very proud of you. Congratulations, Michelle. For positive character for ELA goes to Dennise Hernandez. Wow, this student I feel always brings exceptional warmth to the virtual classroom. The moment she starts class, and to the second we pack up. This student not only wishes to have a good day to me, but to all of her peers. Dennise, you are a stellar student, and I am so proud that you have been so amazing to yourself, to your classmates, and to our school. Keep up the good work, because I will always remember that you are destined to be a superstar. Congratulations, Dennise. A ver, ¿quién sigue? Who's next? Let's give it up for your math teacher, Mrs. Finke. Mrs. Finke also submitted some great award nominees, and I'm going to read it on her behalf. So for Ms. Finke, for academic excellence goes to Shyla Sanchez. Shyla is a START student because she listens actively in class and puts forth effort from the beginning to the end of each class period. She turns on her camera, good job, Shayla, raises her hand to answer questions, and waits patiently and politely for directions. Shyla uses other ways to show her understanding of math skills, such as writing in her math notebook, writing in the chat room, or even emailing me. She takes great notes, follows the steps to solve ratio problems. Excellent work. Excellent work. Keep it up, Shayla. Congratulations. Thank you, Ms. Finke, for submitting that. A ver quién sigue. For most improved para matemáticas, para Victor Hugo Garcia Jr. Wow, Victor, twice. Let's go. Victor has improved from the beginning of the semester, not only in theater, but in all of his other classes too. Victor now presents an on-camera physical presence. His smile, his bright eyes is something that I look forward to seeing you every day. Victor is consistently wearing his glasses and improving his engagement. Victor is also ready to ask questions, and if he has it struggling or has some ideas, he is not shy to raise his hand. Keep it up, Victor. I am looking forward to seeing where he's continuing to grow. We'll take him for the rest of the year. Keep it up, Victor. Just like Miss Finke, I am also very proud of you. For positive character goes to Giselle Marie Juarez. Gigi comes to class every day with a positive attitude and a willingness to participate and learn. No matter what tech issues she might have, she always raises her hand, persists to participate, and is willing to share. This shows great character because she is determined to stay engaged with her teachers, respond to questions, and ready to answer, and willing to take risks and challenges. Thank you so much, Gigi. You bring so much joy to our class. Congratulations, Gigi. Miss Finke and I were very proud of you. Keep up the good work. Woo! I need a break. Here we go. Are you ready? Who do you think is next? This teacher was born on the East Coast. Do you know who he is? All the way from Connecticut. Let's give it up for Mr. Diamond. So I am going to be presenting Mr. Diamond's awards, and this is what he submitted for academic excellence. Manuel Alexander Guerra. Manuel his enthusiasm for science has been clear since the first time together. He is always on time, ready, and fully to participate every second in the period. As a result, it is no question that Manuel has a 100% A+ in my class. But his efforts go beyond just a fantastic grade. He asks great questions, He always shows a deep level of thinking. And even when he's just sharing his ideas, he makes mistakes, he immediately asks, how can I fix it? How can I make it better? When we connected earlier about his struggles and challenges in elementary, especially about challenges that I shared with him about other famous scientists, I knew he was ready to get back on track. You should be very proud of your work, Manuel, because I am very proud of you. Congratulations, Manuel, on behalf of Mr. Diamond for academic excellence for science. Most improved for science goes to Valerie Guadalupe Zaragoza. Valerie has been doing an amazing job in science class so far. She was very shy at first and has some challenges participating in class, which is normal. Within the first week of classes, she was putting forth all her effort by giving excellent presentations, which I personally find more difficult and nerve-wracking than presenting in person. During class, she offers thoughtful, complete sentences, makes great connections, and also encourages her peers to participate. You should be very proud of your work, Valerie, during the first quarter, because if you keep this up, I can only imagine what you will accomplish for the rest of the school year. Congratulations, I am very proud of you. So am I. Congratulations, Valerie. For positive character for science goes to Brian Giovanni Perez. Most people say that is the intellect that makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. Albert Einstein. Brian is somebody that lives up to the legacy of Einstein's quote. Brian is a great scientist because of his character. He is incredibly polite and always greets me and the rest of his teachers and his classmates with positivity every day. He asks, how are we doing? And goes out of his way to connect with us, even sharing about his pets. Brian is also very resilient and never lets anything get in his way of learning. He never gets upset when there are intense conversations in the classroom about the academic subject. Instead, he is always problem solving. I love that he's solution oriented. Not bad, Brian. It's going to get you far. His positivity and can-do attitude will continue to be the asset to himself and for the rest of his learning community this year and beyond. Congratulations, Brian. Just like Mr. Diamond, I am also very proud of you. Felicidades. Now, all the way from P-Land, let's give it up for your P teacher, Mr. Vasag. So I'm going to read out Mr. Vasag. Mr. Vasag, because he teaches PE, he wants to recognize a male scholar and a female scholar for their efforts. So we're going to get double the awards for this class. So let's go. For academic excellence goes to Jamie. Jamie is an excellent student with a great attitude towards physical education. She is always prepared for class, hands in assignments on time, and is done with precision, and she leaves her camera on. Congratulations, Jasmine Luna. For academic excellence, here we go. Goes to Francisco Isaac Mejia Ortiz. Francisco is an exceptional student with a great attitude towards physical education. I know he is very athletic. He is always prepared for class, hands in the assignment, and asks great questions. Congratulations, Francisco. For most improved goes to Monica Isabel Valdez. Monica demonstrates increased enthusiasm since the start of the class. She's always on time. She's actively engaged. She turns in her assignments and really takes in my feedback. Congratulations, Monica, for a job well done for getting most improved for physical education. The next one goes to Christopher Nathaniel Urena. Christopher has demonstrated increased enthusiasm in so many ways. I'm so proud of you, Christopher. I really enjoy having you in my class. I like how you ask great questions and you really go out of the way to really, truthfully do the exercises without lying or making excuses. Thank you so much, Christopher. For positive character for PE goes to Citlali Magana. Citlali is an excited young student who is always prepared and ready to participate in class, no matter what. Doesn't make excuses. She's ready to learn, even though sometimes the exercises are hard. She always gives her best effort, and for that, she demonstrates a positive character in PE class. Congratulations, Citlali. And last but not least, for physical education, the last award goes to Brandyn Charles James Stenhouse. Brandyn is an enthusiastic young student who is always prepared. Even though he started the semester later in the year, he has never missed a beat. Always ready to come to class, always has the right clothes to work out, leaves his camera on, and is prepared and takes my feedback for light gold. And he always presents work on time with accuracy. And for that, Brandyn gets a positive character award for PE class. Congratulations. Now, this next teacher, I think you know him very well. I like going to his class too. He's from Cuba and is also Italian, so he's Cuban Italian. And he's also teaches you a lot about, what do you think it is? That's right, it's music, Mr. Musetti, El Maestro Musetti. So I'm going to read on his behalf what he wants to celebrate for the scholars in music class this quarter. Academic excellence goes to Michelle Alexandra Aguilar. Michelle has consistently exceeded the requirements for each assignment. She has achieved the highest level of 4 in all of her work. Michelle is setting the bar high, and I have no doubt that she's going to be a great musician. And when I see her in 8th grade, she's going to excel in my piano class. For most improved goes to Carlos Alberto Barron Casique. Carlos has consistently improved through each assignment. He has started at 3.5 score and has brought up all the way to a level 4. Carlos is an example of what is to do better and be better. Carlos, it's a pleasure always working with you, seeing you in action, and connect with your peers. Keep up the good work. That's right, Carlos, just like Mr. Musetti, right there at you, buddy. So proud of you. For positive character goes to Jason Ryan Jamarillo. Jason consistently shows enthusiasm for music class. He contributes positively to class discussion anytime he is asked. Jason's enthusiasm and contribution to the class creates a positive space for the rest of his classmates. Jason, keep it up. We need more people like you in the world. And it's a pleasure also to work with you. Congratulations to all of our nominees and award recipients for music. Last but not least, this man has been on TV. He's done commercials. He has even directed the Shamu show in SeaWorld. And believe it or not, he was also in the Navy, has traveled all over the world, jumped off a submarine, and swam in the Indian Ocean. Do you know who it is? I do. It is the one and only Mr. Hoey. So for Mr. Hoey, he also submitted some nominations, and I'm going to read it on his behalf. So for theater, for academic excellence goes to Jacqueline Lisette Gonzalez. And a few times that we met so far, Jacqueline has produced top quality work in theater. She goes above and beyond and is when she is composing her answers and the questions on Schoology, she's always present to class, is never late, has her camera on, and she's ready. Because one day, Jacqueline might get the lead role in the play in 7th grade or even might win an Emmy or an Oscar. Congratulations, Jacqueline. Very proud of your work for the first quarter for theater. For most improved goes to Victor Hugo Jr. Garcia. Let's go, Victor. Victor has improved so much in math and also in my theater class. First, he is taking responsibility for all of his assignments. Even though some of them were late, he still got full credit because he connected with me. He made the effort to say, Mr. Hoey, I need support, and he went above and beyond to make sure that he understood the assignment very clear. Finally, Victor does not make excuses. He always puts his best effort, and for that, I am celebrating him for most improved. Congratulations, Victor. And last but not least, for positive character for theater goes to Alisson Giselle Diaz. Alisson, get up, girl. Vamos. Alisson is a joy to have in my class. She is warm and a friendly attitude. She never needs to be reminded to be on camera during class. She's always helpful, answering the questions. She's well poised, has a great voice, and I always look forward to seeing her in class, and I love seeing her interacting with her peers. And for that, I want to remind not just Alisson, but everybody in the 6th grade that we need more people like Alisson. Alisson, thank you for being such a beautiful addition to our CCMS family. So on behalf of all the award recipients, I, myself, and the teachers, Ms. Perez, Ms. Sog, everybody here at CCMS, applaud you. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing your part and being excellent in our school. So all students who I just mentioned their name, already in the mail, you are getting a certificate with the speeches your teachers wrote. So be on the lookout for it in the mail. It's coming home. So students, if you made a promise with your mom and you got an award and you're asking for that Xbox or that iPhone or that fancy quinceañera or a Hummer or a Lambo or some Christian Louboutins, whatever you want, this is great collateral. Put it up, be proud, put it on social media, put it on the fridge. Let the world know that you are amazing here at CCMS. But hold on, we're not done yet. Now, we got one last one. This is an important one. This is the award that I consider one of the biggest ones, the Vision Award. The Vision Award, it's super big and important for me because when you're in 8th grade, I get to give a special big trophy at the graduation ceremony. So before Mrs. Perez and I walk out to the stage and we celebrate this recipient, I usually go back to 6th grade, 7th, and 8th grade, and I look at all the Vision Award recipients and I say, has this student consistently been modeling what a CCMS scholar is in the classroom, outside of the classroom, virtually now, and in the school year when we come back? And the answer is yes, for sure. It is most likely that this student's going to get that award. And here's some examples of how the award looks like. Ms. Perez and I come on stage and we celebrate you because this is something to be worth celebrating. So this is something that you want when you're in 8th grade. The work starts now. El trabajo empieza desde ahorita. This is something that you want. So, ready? Who is getting the first quarter 6th grade Vision Award for the 2020-2021 school year? Goes to Carlos Alberto Barron Casique. Carlos, your teachers wrote such a beautiful description that I want for you to have that surprise when you open it in the mail with your mom and your dad. Carlos, this is such a beautiful moment, and I hope that you and your family are super proud of achieving this kind of success because this is a really hard award to get, and teachers do fight because they want to give it to a lot of people, but they only have to pick one. So Carlos, on behalf of your 6th grade teachers, your classmates, Ms. Perez, Mixog, and I, felicidades. Felicidades for winning the Vision Award for the first quarter. Now, we're not done yet. Not done yet. Give me a second. The more you know, the more you read, the more you're worth, the more places you'll go. So since the start of the school year, we've been asking all students to complete their I Ready lessons. You don't have to pass them all. We would like for you to pass them all, but at least we want you to complete them. Because when you take this with integrity and with heart and honesty, and you really do the work, it would show in your classes. It will show in your grades. So if you're lying to your mom and dad or to your friends, that's okay. You may get away with it right now, but just know the truth will show, and it will show in your grades, and it will show in your classes and your assignments and in your test scores and in your quiz scores. So if I were you, keep doing it. This is something that's going to benefit you, not me or your teachers. But at this moment, we want to celebrate the cohorts and individual students who are going to get a special surprise from me for exceeding lessons completed for the first quarter. So here we go. So for our friends in Harvard, 141 lessons completed for the first quarter. Not bad. Let's go, Princeton, 67. Hey, you're getting up there. Stanford, 102. Welcome to the Hundreds Club, Stanford. And last but not least, Yale, 77. So those are the lessons completed, not passed, completed in iReady. Remember, every Thursday, you have the opportunity to do it with teacher help, and also you get the opportunity to do it on your own, especially on Fridays, do the asynchronous portion. Now, who are the students that are getting celebrated? You probably know who they are. So Mrs. Perez put those names in a little bag, she shook them up, and she picked some students that are going to get a special prize from us. So if I call your name, your name shows up on the screen, be ready. Expect a phone call from Mrs. Flores or an email about letting you know when to collect your prize. Here we go. First person goes to Esmeralda Lopez, Luis Maldonado, Noemi Salmeron, Alisson Diaz, and Alexander Garcia. Congratulations for completing many, many lessons on iReady. If you want to be counted for the next raffle, for the next award assembly, the more lessons that you complete, your name gets added on into the bag. So more lessons, more names, more chances. So if this is what you want, you got to do the work. We work hard and we play hard here at CCMS. Remember how Ms. Perez was telling all of us that what is one of her focus of her job? Yeah, she tracks the data. She tracks her scores. She knows, just like the teachers know, when you're online. So don't think you're lying to us. We see it. We see it when you log in, how long you logged in, what are you doing, and if you're even speeding through the questions. So if you told your mom or dad or the teacher, I didn't see it, I didn't know, it's not gonna work, because we get to see everything behind the screen. And this is one example how Ms. Perez tracks your work. So if you and your cohort are not happy with the results, we know you can do better. So keep it up, and we want to see you exceed these numbers for the next award assembly. Very important. This means a lot. Are you student A, student B, or student C? I know you're a winner. Your teachers know that you're a winner. Do you know you're a winner? And winners here at CCMS embody students A. So if you're doing it for at least 20 minutes a day, look how much you would gain, and you'll do so much better in class. So give it a try. Do your best, and know that every lesson is assigned to you on iReady has been specifically designed just for you at your independent level. So it's obvious that your friends will get different lessons because everyone's at a different pace. But if you focus on you, you give it your best, I know, your teachers know, your parents know, and we want you to know that you are going to succeed here at CCMS. Last but not least, for the entire first quarter out of the 6th grade class, we have a total of 387 lessons completed. 6th graders, I want you to beat the 7th graders. I want you to beat the 8th graders. So can I count on you? I know I can. Let's do it. Let's start now and complete those lessons. And for the winning cohort, which is Harvard, you're going to get a special treat, a special celebration in your class. Mr. Diamond already talked to you about it, and I wish I was part of Harvard so I can be part of that activity, because you guys are so lucky. So Harvard, on behalf of everybody here at CCMS, keep up the good job. Keep making your teachers proud. Keep making Mr. Diamond proud. And most of all, make a name for yourself, because we know Harvard is on the run to beat the rest of the cohorts for the next award assembly. So on behalf of Miss Ogg, Miss Perez, and I, we believe in you. We really do. We believe in all of our students. And we are so happy that we save a spot just for you, and you're part of our school. Yes, we haven't seen each other in person. Soon we will, but that doesn't mean we can't connect when you have the camera on. So please hear me out. From the bottom of my heart, and the bottom of Miss Perez and Miss Ogg, we love you. We love you. If no one has told you today, let it be us. Let it be us to remind you and tell you that we love you. Thank you. Thank you for being part of our school community. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube for all these announcements, and check your emails because we're always constantly communicating with you. So, de parte de nuestra escuela y de mi casa a su casa, muchísimas gracias. Nos vemos pronto. Ciao. Hasta luego. Congratulations, 6th grade.